Coach, we are live.
Yes! Great evening, fellow coaches, and to those who are currently with us as we continue our Coach Connect Who of the Hour. So, my name is Coach Rizel. I'm coming in live from Decaf Coffee Republic, and with me is
Coach Candy. Hello.
And
all
Coach
right.
Erwin.
So, let's welcome the Who of the Hour, Coach Erwin. So, Coach, pakilala ka naman, Coach.
So good
Yes.
evening, everybody. So I'm coming here live in Project 8 Quezon City. I'm Coach Erwin. Okay. So I work with the pharmaceutical industry. I'm a marketing guy working with one of the leading pharmaceutical company in the Philippines.
All right, thank you, Coach Erwin. So, Coach, yung first question namin tonight is in line with the COVID-19. What is your current situation right now? Or can you share with us your situation in the household or in your barangay? Please share it with us right now.
Okay, so my current situation right now, of course, because of the extended community quarantine, we're just staying here at home. So during the weekdays, we are working pa rin. So we are work from home basis, and at the same time, we do support. So since we are
Mm,
working in the pharmaceutical industry, we
mm,
still do our best to be on the behind the scene in order that the medicines will be made available to our hospitals and to, of course, to our different drugstores.
mm,
So we assure that we are still functional, okay, in terms of delivering our services to the country. And at the same time here at home, of course, one thing good, bonding with the family. Okay, so yun naman yung maganda rin since staying here at home. And
mm.
with regards to what I'm doing also besides that, besides the work from home situation, I do a simple advocacy. Right now, we are gathering funds to buy equipments. So I do have a hobby club, and the hobby club kasi parang we are right now pooling money in order to buy equipments for those for the public, especially for the public hospitals. So, and then at the same time, ako, yung personal ko na actually is I buy yung mga reusable face mask and give it to security guards or those who are in the barangay right now who are in manning the checkpoints. So, yeah. So
Wow.
that's it.
Very productive yung mga ginagawa po natin ngayon, Coach Erwin, no?
Yes,
So, so in line with your work po, meaning to say, currently, parang you are considered as part of those people who are currently working at home.
yes, yeah. I'm on a work from home basis right now.
Okay. Making sure that the shipment, yun po ba yun, Coach Erwin, making sure that the shipment sa mga medicines and supplies are moving and
Yeah,
flowing.
kumbaga the availability of the medicines we are assuring kasi I'm part of the marketing, so even kasi yung distribution, yun, dapat we know it, ganun. Things like that.
So, kumusta naman po ngayon yung flowing ng mga natin,
Na
supply?
actually, in terms of medicine supply, we have ample supply. We have, kumbaga, hindi tayo katulad ng iba na nagsasabi baka may shortage. So wala. So there's no shortage in terms of medicine. It's the delivery system lang. So there's a little delay, most probably in a few provinces. But in terms of when you say, kumbaga yung inventory, we have good inventory of medicines for the whole nation actually.
Wow, that's great to hear, Coach. Thank you for that assurance, no? Magandang yan, balita para sa atin, para sa community and for the Filipino people. Yes, Coach Candy?
Coach Erwin,
Yes,
tanong ko
Coach.
lang, yung advocacy na ginagawa mo, have you been doing it before? ng COVID or ngayon siya in response to COVID?
Well, before I do that naman din, okay, like there was a time I think nung ano not Ondoy basta meron tayong ano nun, tapos Taal pala, yeah, the recent Taal meron. So ganoon din, nag-pull din kami ng money, and then yun, we gave, actually me, I gave clothes during that time. Parang, so yun.
All
So,
right.
ano naman, I do my best kasi na parang to go the extra mile. So, not just the regular that you just give. So, as much as possible, if ever nga sana na parang we are not limited of just being, kumbaga kung sa quarantine, hanggat maaari, I would like to be kahit pa paano yung nagre-repack. Kasi yun. So, kaso yun, because of the quarantine right now, medyo limited. Yun. But I get some supplies na lang, so dinideliver dito sa kumbaga pinapalala, move and grab, and then I distribute it here naman, near the village.
Very, very strategic yung how you are managing and handling the current situation to make sure na wala pa rin disruption, no? Tama ba, Coach Erwin? Even
Yes.
with the limited yung movement na nangyayari, still you are able to make it flow, no? Very
Yes.
productive pa rin sa end nyo. So, with the household po, how's the kids responding? How are you managing it? Ilang araw na po ba na nasa bahay po kayo, Coach Erwin?
Work from home started last Monday. Okay, so I take advantage of it kasi right now kasi both me and my wife are busy with work, and we usually like see each other nighttime na, and usually an hour or less than. So right now parang we have the time to bond, talk to each other. So parang even the topics are more deep right now. So kumbaga the relationship of the family, each member of the family is parang mas na-enhance. So we are enhancing our relationship right now. Kumbaga, there's I would say a reconnection. That's it.
Oh, beautiful. So there's intimate moment of reconnection within the family.
Yes.
All right. So how's life coaching works right now? How are you able to bank on it as you are maneuvering these times?
Yeah, life coaching right now. Actually, I was just talking to one of my coachee the other day. So parang nag-Viber talk lang kami, but we are scheduled to have our Zoom coaching starting on Tuesday. So yun. So we scheduled it on Tuesday kasi both of us are busy also there. They have work also. And then starting Tuesday yun. So through online din yung coaching right now. So yun. Actually, I'll just be honest and vulnerable, of course, that the online coaching is, of course, definitely, it's new to me. Actually, I was telling Coach Candy a while ago that this would be the first time I'll go online. But sabi ko nga parang, what will happen if we don't step up during these days, di ba?
Yes.
Parang wala. Kumbaga, it's something that it's something that we need to conquer. We need to know something new, and for me, this is something new that I learned. So for me, achievement to, and I really need it, or we really need it, in order to reach our coaches, in order to reach the people that we need to help, and of course for them to for them also to reach us at the same time, especially in these times that they need us also. This kumbaga sa iba sa right now is others are disturbed and we are not, but we need to also help them get out of that disturbing thing that they are feeling right now.
Yes. Coach, may tanong ako. O, di ba?
Yes, Coach.
Siyempre. Oo.
Syempre.
How do you see yourself responding if you are not a life coach? I mean, before.
Yeah, that's a good question, Coach Candy. Actually, I'm the type of person also who has many anxieties. Okay, when I was still not a life coach. Actually, for example, kasi I'm a post-stroke patient, and makakita lang ako ng traffic, may anxiety na ako agad. But later on kasi when I became a life coach, parang I learned a lot of things or a lot of um, ways on how to control these anxieties, of course, from the talks that Master Coach A is giving
Yeah.
to all of us.
Yes.
So I learned to control these anxieties. And one thing that imbibed to me right now is that nadala ko siya. Okay, so I have a very positive outlook in terms of even though we do have a crisis right now. So
Mhm.
actually, what I'm doing right now nga is that kumbaga I want to be a calm agent. Okay, so meaning I would like to influence others more, to be more calm and have, of course, have faith in God that this thing will pass.
Mm.
So yun. So if ever siguro I'm not a life coach, I most probably I would be one of those people right now who are panicking. Okay? So
Panic,
yun
oo.
nagpa-panic. Oo. So we know naman that of course panic kasi is as I've said nga in my post a while ago in my Facebook, panic is contagious, and if we don't
Mm.
Yes.
control it, we don't dampen it, definitely madadamay tayo. But if you will be the one to influence others and at the same time kumbaga influence others, influence them, and you you should share that what is kumbaga what is the best thing to do. Yung mga kumbaga calming activities. So yun dapat yung mas magawa natin right now. So kumbaga yan, going back na kumbaga the coaching, being a life coach really helped me a lot
Mm.
in
Yeah,
controlling
yeah,
these
yeah.
anxieties.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you
Coach
yes.
for
Arvin,
Thank you.
Thank you
oo.
for that, Coach
Yeah.
Erwin. Tama, no? Kasi kung wala ka talagang strategies how to manage your emotions, especially yung pag nagpanic ka, mas lalo kang magpapanik kung
Yes, yes.
wala kang way or wala kang strategies how to really face it head on and manage it to your advantage. 'Di ba?
Mm.
Yeah.
So right now, Coach Erwin, with sa household nyo, with your relationship to your wife and to your children, how are you maximizing on life coaching as well?
Well, maximizing the life coaching. Actually right now, so since nga better yung communication right now, they have the time to listen. So of course, I do give powerful questions to my wife and to my kids. So
Uh,
yeah, for of course for them, parang I need to know also. I need to secure myself that they are not, they are also kumbaga they are not um kumbaga ano ito, they are kumbaga secured ako na they are feeling okay in this situation
mm,
also.
mm,
Ganun. Na if there is someone having an anxiety or panic or fear, at least I can address it. And at the same time, even addressing actually yung mga kumbaga simple mga kumbaga mga differences namin before, mga ganun.
mm,
Or
mm,
what we look forward after this. So yun, inaano ko rin sila ron. Kumbaga, kinakausap ko rin sila regarding those things.
mm.
Yeah.
Coach Erwin,
Yes.
pwede mo sample naman dyan ng isa sa mga powerful question na binibigay mo sa family
Ayan.
members,
Yeah.
especially during this
Actually,
time.
this is my question to my two kids. What are you good at, and that what can you become great in the next 3 to 4 weeks or after this crisis? Kasi I gave that question. Actually, I gave that question to myself also. Kasi
Mm,
parang,
Ah,
it's hard naman that after this you will just say, "Hey, I'm a survivor. I just survive it." Parang, but
mm.
without you becoming a better person out of it. So dapat we need to push ourselves to be better and be the best out of this situation. So,
mm,
yun yung tinatanong ko sa kanila. Kasi sabi ko, for example, what did you learn? Sabi ko, me, I learned already one thing. I know now how to go online. Things like that.
mm,
Dapat meron tayong natutunan. Yun yung gusto kong magawa nila. So, sila, yung sabi ko, it's either what? Read a book, read any anything that you will learn something new. So, but of course, I do it with the question, what? So parang I need to list. I need to list. I need to wait, of course, for their reaction. And they are reacting naman good. And then they say, "Oh nga no," parang ganun. At first, "Oh nga no," what they can do. But ako, I'm happy because my kids naman, before kasi we have a maid, but right now we don't have. And I can see that they are doing more than the usual household chores that they do right now. So sabi ko, at least they start from that, yung mga sa household chores. And um, yung mga iba pang yung mga iba pang, like my son right now, parang he's repairing some things na parang he gets it from YouTube lang. So parang sabi ko, that's good. Sabi ko gano'n. Di ba na parang you're learning by yourself even though right now kumbaga there's no face-to-face instruction. So yun. So actually we are family right now learning something new. Kasi yun yung gusto ko in our family right now. We need to learn something new. We need to come out of this situation being having a better version of ourselves.
So, better version.
Best
Mm-hmm.
version.
Best, oh. Ganda.
Of course, we need to be we need to be better talaga. Or we need to be best out of this situation. Not only on learning, but also of ourselves. Meaning, kumbaga yung faith natin to God, mas dapat mas okay tayo. Ganun. Even actually actually meron akong dito we need to be if you need nga to if you need a doctor to cure you of a sickness or COVID, right now, I think we need a doctor. I mean, it's an acronym that I thought of a few days back na
Wow.
D would stand for discipline. So dapat disiplinado tayo, meaning we need to do our hand washing. Okay? May it
Okay.
be you want to sing happy birthday or your favorite song. And
Yeah.
obedience to the government that we need to stay at home and follow and then help for the virus not to spread. So yun, and then compassion kasi marami tayong um, mga kababayan right now who are just really on a daily means. They work just on a daily means. So at least yun nga, kung meron tayong extra, we can give to any fundraising group, okay? Especially yung mga feeding. Ang rin nila is feeding. Okay? So actually yung next ko na gustong hanapin na group kung sino yung gumagawa naman ng feeding na program. So kasi kailangan give 2 to 3 weeks of time pa pag ganito ulit. I mean, mahihirapan talaga yung mga daily workers. And then T is of course think positive tayo. I mean, sabi ko nga dapat sa situation na to mas lumamang dapat yung mga nagti-think ng positive, and at the same time yung diyan all this think positive, and at the same time yung tayo dapat calm lang tayo. Kasi nga kaya nga ang sinasabi ko nga is dapat we are parang not only change agents but calm agents. Okay? And ang isa pa is kailangan optimistic tayo na God will help us. Okay? Let's just pray. And dapat we need to reconnect with ourselves.
Wow.
Kasi this is the time that we can meditate and realize a lot of things in life. Kung ano yung mga setbacks natin before, we can fix it. And then reconnect with our friends, especially reconnect with our families if there are some misunderstanding. But of course, not to pinpoint anymore, but but to reconcile, of course.
Yeah.
And the most important for me is of course reconnect with God. Okay? Especially to those who are, well, not to be too righteous, but yung mga naging backslidden. And at the same time, reconnect because you really want to flourish your relationship with God. So yun yung
Nice.
we need doctor.
Mm.
Ang galing, ang galing. Kasi Coach Erwin, yung nangyayari ngayon, you are able to really maximize it, to respond within your purpose, no? Kung ano yung gusto mo talagang gawin. Kumbaga naging way yung nangyayari ngayon for you to be able to really maximize on what you really want to do as a person, no? So
Yes.
clearly yung flow ng productivity andon, yung paano mo siya tinitignan in your end, di ba? Coach Candy, kung paano yung
Yes.
mindset, no, ni Coach Erwin as he manages yung current situation, it's always for your advantage and for what perhaps for what you have been waiting for a long time to do sa sarili mo at sa family mo at sa community na meron ka, you are able to just really maximize the moment right now for you to be able to really execute it. Tama ba, Coach? So that's how you are reacting right now, the execution part. Tama ba, Coach Erwin?
Yeah, so kasi kumbaga I just don't want to be the behind the scene as much as possible.
Yeah.
Meron
Nice.
tayong ano, kumbaga pupunta tayo ng konti sa unahan. We need to be at the, ano, um, not on the front line, but at least, we help people who is in the front line actually.
Mga
Okay.
forerunners.
Oo.
Yeah.
Sabi nga ni
Oo.
Coach John kanina, di ba? All the way from
Oo.
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
So, parang life
Yeah.
coaches are also frontliners in
Yeah.
this.
Wow.
Sabi niya, di ba? Ang tapang talaga. So, life coaches are
Tapang.
also, oo, tama naman din, are also frontliners, especially when it comes to giving time and making sure that the people around us, or even us, as Muna, are really, mentally fit as we go through these challenging times and that we are able to maneuver it in such a way that it will be advantageous to us,
Yes.
beneficial to us. Yes, Coach
May ano
Mo.
ako. Oh, oh, 'di ba? Na-sense ako dun ni Coach Rizel. Oo, speaking of mental health, thank you Coach Coach Erwin for sharing that you had anxiety before and
Yes.
post yung post ko, medyo hindi nila alam. Gusto mo bang sabihin sa kanila ano meaning nun?
No, alin?
Yung postro.
Post traumatic
Yes, oo. Oo,
PTSD.
yun. So,
PTSD.
what would be your message for people who are suffering or people who are in state of anxiety right now? Since for you, you were able to overcome it and you were able to maximize it. So, what would be your message for people that who are experiencing anxiety right now?
Okay. So for those who are experiencing anxiety right now or any mental health setback right now,
Mm,
my suggestion is, you get a life coach. Okay, so because getting a life coach would really help you, get along and at the same time get out of that situation. Your life coach can definitely guide you and empower you so that you yourself can transform and at the same time can fight that anxiety that you have. And actually, that was the thing that that happened to me.
Mm.
Actually, during the life coaching certification, kumbaga it was not it didn't stop there eh. Okay, actually sabi, 'di ba Coach Candy, when I was talking to you na parang feeling ko I was not yet ready. I need to learn more. I need to chew more. Parang gano'n. And then after 2 months of learning and after 2 months of really knowing already on how to control myself, control my emotions, and at the same time, um, parang liberating myself of ano rin eh, of kumbaga yung mga nararamdaman ko rin inside. And then
Mm.
that really made me that really made me or helped me to control my anxieties. So yun, so talking to different coaches, talking to master coach A really was a big help for me to transform for my transformation.
mm,
Yun, mawala na yung anxiety. Not only mawala yung anxiety, but kumbaga change my perspective. Yun, in terms of handling anxieties and handling also other kumbaga pressuring things in life.
Oh, Coach Erwin, meron kang mga fans. Oo, may mga
No. Good
nanonood. Oo.
evening, good evening, good evening.
Oh,
Ayun, good
ayan.
evening. O yan,
Coach, oh,
lumalabas yung
baka
mga
gusto
coach
mong
ko.
batiin sila. Oo.
Oo, diba? Mga nag-good
Hi, Jamie.
evening.
Hi, Leia. Yun.
Oo.
Erwin. Yun. So, those who are watching, if you also have questions or concerns or anything that you want to express about a feeling of anxiety or the discomfort of feeling the panic, you can share it with us in the comment box, or if you have questions, we have here Coach Erwin who can also help us answer for whatever questions that you might have right now. Yes, Coach Park.
Yes. O, di ba napayisan ako.
Yes, coach.
Coach Erwin,
Yes, coach.
nasabi mo na kasi kanina, di ba, it's the better version.
Yeah.
The better version is a response to the outcome that you want, right? From this situation sa COVID.
Yes, COVID.
Can you share with us what your best version is? Yung nakikita mo best version.
Well, my best version of myself right now, not only of course coping up with the current situation in terms of kumbaga ano, in terms of work, but ako more of ano more of coping up, more of coping up on myself, meaning
Mm,
one is of course yung self improvement in terms of what I know already, and at the same time yung controlling myself, calming myself. Yun maganda yung actually yung natutunan natin lately, yung mental resiliency. So
Yes.
yan. So parang kumbaga my mental resiliency really was tested and is right now, but yun, because of what we also learned recently, parang sobra ko siyang na-appreciate and
mm,
nagagamit right now. Okay? So yun yung gusto ko parang more of yung sa personal because ano yun I can kumbaga I can share that, or I can kumbaga may halo effect I can um inspire other people to be like that also.
Inspire.
Ang ganda ng sinabi ni Coach Erwin about mental resiliency, no, Coach
Yes.
Ken?
Mm-mm.
It's really the kind of result that we want to focus on to, so we can be able to like refocus our mindset and the things that we are to do for us to be able to really have mental resiliency in any kind of crisis, not just COVID-19, no, but kung mayroon mang darating pa. So, right now, Coach, ang ganda nga, no, yung paano mo in-execute yung mental resiliency. It's really more of focusing on what is productive and what will really be beneficial for you as a person and your
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
Oo. So, yung isang question ko naman, sabay ganun, Coach, with how you are responding right now, um, 10 years after, Coach, or 5 years na lang, masyadong malayo yung 10, no? 5 years after, looking back on how you are responding right now, how proud can you become, or ano yung pwede mong masabi doon sa mga taong nasa space mo 5 years later after what happened right now?
Okay. So 5 years from now, what I would like na mangyari, or people would tell is that or I would share, or I would tell is that parang I'm proud that I didn't only survive it, but I grow grow myself with the
Mm,
situation, and at the same time not only me but I help my family, my kids also parang have a self growth so yun, so self growth, and at the same time yung social yung social responsibility also. So I kumbaga hindi masasabing I just stayed home. I mean,
mm,
staying home is the basic right now, okay? Actually, we should follow that, but kumbaga I went beyond. So yun. So kumbaga 'di ba sa pag kumbaga sa war, parang you just didn't stayed home, or you just didn't hide. So kahit papaano, you did your part. Yun. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
medic ka man nung araw, yun, kung kumbaga soldier ka ba,
Mm.
parang ganon. So kaya nga 'di ba right now, even those working in the grocery store, security guards, you can call them
Yan.
frontliners right now. And
Mm.
and I guess tama yung sinabi nga ni Coach ano kanina na we are also frontliners. I mean, we may be working online right now, coaching others, but of course, as long as we know that we are promoting mental resiliency and helping them cope up with the situation, that's actually a good kumbaga advocacy also that we are doing for our for the people or for the people in our space right now.
Mm,
Mm.
beautiful. Oo, ang ganda ng ano nun, Coach Erwin, ang ganda ng paano mo siya tinitignan and how you are really yung maximizing the current situation again to your advantage and to your benefit. Yes, Coach Park.
Ayan, oo. Ah, um, Going back na sa sinabi ni Coach Erwin, ang ganda nung sinabi niya is, actually, everyone has the capability to be forerunners or front
Mm,
runner. It's
Front
really up
line.
to them to make that choice if they want to be a part of it or they just,
mm,
alam mo yun, yung gusto lang nilang tumingin. May gano'n naman, no? And, i-share ko lang rin yung what, life coaching and what Decaf Coffee Republic is doing. Oo, so right now, Coach Rizal and I and the other coaches are quarantined dito ngayon sa Decaf. Oo, so we're still abiding by the law and we are still operational in terms of 24/7 in providing life coaching support through online, through virtual.
yeah.
Precisely because we know na malaki yung need ngayon.
Yes. So
Oo.
Mm,
Coach Rizal, may gusto kayo idagdag?
Oo, si Coach Erwin is more of a reflection no coach that even if you have
Yes,
different kinds of emotions which we cannot suppress naman because we are human beings no so
yes.
it will come it will go away for that coach what kind of message that you want to share with our community and to our fellow coaches when it comes
yes.
to managing emotions especially panic anxiety and
Mm.
fear in this challenging times. Yon Coach Irene.
Ako, what I can share is that know your triggers. Okay, know those things that triggers your anxiety. Me right now, for example, as I told a while ago, if I see myself stuck in traffic, so
Mm.
yun yung trigger ko eh. Nag-anxiety, nagpa-panic attack ako na parang, oh no, what will happen to me if ever I'm stuck in traffic? So right now, I do have what we call, actually, I learned this from one of my colleagues. I use a leisure route going home. So parang itong route na to is parang relaxed route. So I'm not using EDSA going home,
Mhm.
not most of the time. And I use this route para at least parang chill driving lang. So at least
Mm,
hindi ko nati-trigger yung anxiety ko. So yun, um, be sensitive on what makes your anxiety. Okay, like sige, if we use what is happening right now, if
Mm.
what triggers your anxiety is watching the news, I guess you only need to spend a few minutes in watching or hearing the news. Kasi actually right now kumbaga we know naman the news kasi it's really parang sensationalized. Yun naman yung news eh.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
'di ba? They want you to kumbaga they want you to know the sensational thing because that's their work. Yun yung work naman ng media. But the
mm,
thing is nga, it triggers naman your panic. It triggers your anxiety. It triggers your panic. So dapat you know how to taper it. And at the same time, kumbaga filter your feed. And at the same time, choose the right sources. Dapat official sources. Kasi marami ring
mm,
mga fake news right now eh. Actually, last
Mm,
December, di
mm.
ba, yung sa helicopter, ay even talagang
Yung
talagang
pesticides.
pesticide. Talagang kinontak ko yung alam ko na merong brother na pilot. Sabi ko, yun nga. Kaya, I knew it right away din na, it's fake
mm,
news. So, yun. So,
mm.
just
Mm.
yun. The thing is, be sensitive and you should know your triggers.
All
That's
right.
it.
Thank you. Coach Candy, do you have any other questions for
Oo,
the
and i-ano ko lang, I'll just relate it to the mental health since na ano naman siya 'no, it creates anxiety kasi what we what we read, what we focus on, what we watch can actually ano yan eh, it can either empower our mental wellness or cripple our mental wellness. So maganda yung sinabi din ni Coach Erwin, 'di ba? Know your triggers because if you know what your triggers are, 'di ba? May magagawa tayo ng paraan to boost our mental wellness or to
Mm,
kahit ano man lang to prevent our mental
Yes.
wellness from collapsing.
Yes.
right.
Ayun.
Yun. So thank you, Coach Erwin.
Thank you.
We appreciate how you have shown us that it's not really, I mean, with respect to the current situation, still it is within your control how to maximize it. Again, to money over it to something to your advantage and what will benefit you as a person and the whole family, no, or the people
Yeah.
around you. So, last message, Coach Erwin, for the community and to our fellow coaches.
Last message. Okay. So this will pass. Okay. Whatever we are experiencing right now. Okay. So let's just keep the faith. Pray for of course, pray for world healing. Okay. That
Mm,
this COVID-19 will already be gone soon. And at the same time, of course, we need to share love. Okay. Let's share love.
Yun.
Yeah. Be compassionate, empathic, especially for those who need. So that's it.
yun.
And,
Thank you,
oo,
Coach
yan.
Erwin, for taking your time. At dahil mag-share tayo ng love, Coach Candy.
Love,
Yes, yeah, di
oo.
ba? Kaya nga,
Lagi natin
yun yung
na-share
segue
yung
dun eh.
love, di ba? Oo, yun yung segue doon.
Yes.
Thank you, Coach Erwin, ah.
Ready ka na ba, Coach Erwin? Alam mo
Oo.
na eh.
Ready na, ready.
Oh,
Oo.
ready na.
Yun.
Okay, so
So,
since marami, di ba, social distancing eh, di ba? So yun. So
Oo.
kailangan meron tayong style na kakaiba. Yan.
Oo, tama.
And
Yun.
what is our the tribe style?
Oo.
Ready?
parang tayo, di
Ah,
ba?
love,
Oh,
So,
love,
again,
okay.
Erwin. So we want to share with each other and to our community that
yes,
one, two, three, love.
love,
Love. Yun talaga.
babu,
Love, boo.
love, babu,
Isa pa, love, bamboo.
love,
Thank you,
babu.
Coach
Thank you, Coach
Good
Erwin.
Erwin.
night.